Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Type 1 Diabetes. It's Kara. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope that it being November, you guys have had an excellent Diabetes Awareness Month, whether it be sharing your stories with others and educating people on diabetes, or just educating and sharing your experiences with the Dexcom G6 continuous glucose monitor, the Freestyle Libre, MDI, or insulin pumps. I hope you guys have had a good part of the month so far with that. I definitely have had a lot of fun sharing and helping people understand what it is to live with diabetes. And as you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be sharing about gum graft surgery and what that means. So for me, it started about 1.5 years ago, where my dentist came to me and she said that my gums were receding in the lower part of my mouth, both on my right and left side, and that I potentially would need gum graft surgery to prevent it from getting worse. So she said, you need to go to the periodontist, have a consult, and see if they agree that you also need gum graft surgery to correct the recession that is happening, which is exactly what I did. So I made an appointment with the periodontist that lives in my town, and I had a consult, and they agreed with my dentist and said I needed to do gum graft surgery on both my right and left side of my mouth. So last fall, I had the surgery done on the right side of my mouth, which was okay, but it prevents you from eating regular solid food for 3 to 4 weeks. So what that meant was that my profile that I use on a daily basis for my insulin was way too much, because in my normal everyday life, I'm eating some carbs, I might be having a treat, or I might need a treat if my blood sugars are dropping from exercise or something like that. But what I didn't realize was that that's what's just going to happen. It was going to plummet all the time. So I ended up talking with my pump representative actually in my province, and we came up with a new profile, which was about half or a little bit more than half of the daily insulin intake that I have on a regular basis. And so once I figured that out, it made my blood sugar control significantly better, because I wasn't always having to get up and have Gatorade at 2 a.m. or fix it and not be able to work out, or, walk around Costco without dropping type thing. And so what gum graft surgery is that they take skin from the roof of your mouth and they sew it to whichever teeth or tooth requires more skin to be there, so that the recession doesn't increase further. And so basically what that means is you can only eat on the one half of your mouth that doesn't have this new skin there while it's trying to regenerate and grow and heal properly. And so you can only eat food that's soft. So basically it's Jello, pudding, smoothies with no straw. You have to use a spoon for smoothies, or have them pre-made where you can just drink them. Protein shakes, scrambled eggs, mashed potato, maybe butternut squash, maybe sweet potatoes if they're soft, but it's all soft food. And so that's why it was so hard for me at first, because I couldn't eat regular stuff. And so it became very taxing to, like the food, because it's the same stuff every day, all day for 3 to 4 weeks straight. And B, just to keep everything in control, like your blood sugars and being able to work out, being able to do the things that you like. And unfortunately, oral health and diabetes has a correlation with it, as well as everything else when you're living with diabetes, in that you can get buildup of extra plaque, you can get gum recession, and things of that nature. And none of it is our fault. It just comes with the territory, as does a lot of things with diabetes. It just comes with the territory, and you just have to be on top of it and manage it better and all that kind of stuff. And so that's what happened to me, and I'm having my left side done tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to, but I picked to have it done now because I don't have any major events coming up. until Christmas, because we already celebrated Thanksgiving in Canada. We celebrate Thanksgiving in October, so I don't have to worry about that. And so that's why I picked now to do it before Christmas, so I could enjoy Christmas and have some of the treats and things like that. But with this surgery, it's very limiting. It's very hard to do certain things. But just figuring out exactly what your insulin intake needs to be is a huge thing, because you can't eat regular stuff. And so it's a challenge, to say the least. And so for the next few days, few weeks, I'm going to be doing some different videos on how things have been going and things like that, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it is gum graft surgery is and what it means and how it is to live with it for 3 to 4 weeks, because you are not allowed to eat any seeds or grains or anything like that. So you can't eat like any fruit that has seeds in it or anything like that. So it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again. And so I just thought I would share that with you, because I definitely, when I was first diagnosed with diabetes, no one really shared with me all the ins and outs that you have to be aware of, because there are so many things with diabetes that you have to be aware of, including oral health. And I know for me, and probably a lot of you guys, when it's 2 a.m. and your Dexcom alarm is blaring at you and you have to get up out of bed and go fix your blood sugars, you don't necessarily always want to go to the bathroom and brush your teeth before you go back to bed. But that is something that I've done for a very long time. If at any hour of the night my Dexcom goes off, I have to go and fix it with whatever sugar I'm fixing it with. Then I brush my teeth and then I go back to bed. Because this is one of those things that, like, plaque buildup happens, gum recession happens, you can lose your teeth, you can, like, all sorts of things can happen when you live with diabetes, very much like you could lose a limb or you could lose your sight or whatever, which is also why it is very important to keep a good control of your blood sugars at all times, so that things don't take a turn for the worse, for lack of a better word, or things don't just pop up all of a sudden. And so with me particularly, my dentist said that we caught this early, and so this hopefully won't cause any future problems, and I'll be able to just continue living my life. But when you live with diabetes and you have oral health issues, it can be quite problematic, but we caught it early, and so that was really good that we caught it early, so that we can get ahead of it now. And so I just thought I would share this with you guys, because I don't know if anyone needs to hear this, but I definitely didn't know that this was a possibility when I first started. But I also didn't know a lot of things when I first started, because I didn't really know anybody who lived with diabetes at that time. And so I think I'm going to end today's video here. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that you guys are having straight CGM lines and good blood sugars. And if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you are interested in subscribing, don't forget to subscribe and put the notification bell on so you don't miss a video when I upload or maybe go live. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!